Not looking, not looking, not looking, not looking, not looking, still not looking, still not looking. Loads of cycles, a car, but I think I can squeeze in here. Can't smell what it is. Maybe he's not collected yet. I'm not going to filter. I'm going to sit patiently today. I just feel like being, calm. I've had too many comments on my previous videos. I'm getting angry. I'm getting too, I need to chill out. So, and I totally agree with them, to be honest. I have been getting a little bit stressed with the bicycles, with some cars. But I'm going to try my best now to be on my best behaviour and really kind of, let's say, calm down a bit, chill out a bit, not let it get to me. And yeah, I'm going to be stuck at this light here, but it's okay. Everything's fine. Deep breaths. We're all good. How long am I going to be able to keep this up for? You know what? Put your times in the chat of when I'm going to freak out. And the closest to it, if you're watching this video straight away, I'll send you a free Pinnacle Moto hoodie. How's that sound? Only to one person though, I can't afford too many. So this is my last commute from work. The reason it's my last commute from work, well, for a couple of weeks anyway, because I'm off now for a couple of weeks. Going to chillax a bit, so I won't be coming into work, which means I won't be commuting, but I'm hoping to do a bit more riding somewhere else, so I will hopefully be in a position where I can still make a video or two. I'm not going to be able to edit those videos too well, so I might need to just upload directly, but we'll see what I can do. I'll download some free video editing software. Okay, now on my right, I will slowly filter down here. That wasn't the leading vehicle. Is there an opportunity for me here? Not really. I will pull in front of this bus. Hopefully he's nice enough to not stress too much. Thank you. Give him a little nod. Anyone else get cramp in their hips, just on the outside of the hips? Not during riding, just when you usually get on. I've literally just got that now. It's painful, but it's not unbearable. But I do feel like I need to stand up and stretch them a little bit, I mean, it looks like I was just showing my arse to people there, but that's not the intention. See, that's helped out. It's all better now. On the left-hand side is it's almost like a cycle bay. No cycles there, so I am going through it. I can kind of filter through here if I really wanted to. It probably would do me the world of good to get through that gap. But I can see this bus is already intending to pull out to the right, which means that if I misjudge the timing on this, the taxi's probably going to do the same. The white car's going to pull forward, and then I'm going to be in no man's land. So, chilled, trying to stay relaxed. Not too much of a stressful ride today. And we'll just take it easy. It's tempting though. Just through that little bit there. Oh, saved by the bell, or the lights even. So the bus is pulling out. I don't know why the bus is pulling out, but I am also going to follow suit. Taxi's turning left. I've got hip cramp again. What is going on with my hip cramp? Why have I got hip cramp? Not enough bananas. Got to eat more bananas. Not had that for a while actually, hip cramp. Don't know why I'm getting it now either. So the Toyota is turning right. No one else on the pedestrian crossing. So I'm expecting this truck to either brake like this. And I'm waiting. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. See, that's the reason I don't really go on the inside, even though I know there's space. I know I do sometimes, but it's not advisable to go on the inside of traffic like that, especially when you got cars in front of it turning right. Okay, pedestrians, have we got any people wanting to cross here? Doesn't look like it. We're good to go. Bus lane on the left. Cars pulling out to overtake a bus there, so I do move over a bit. Give them some room to do so. We're coming up to the traffic lights here. I could scoot in front, or I could have gone in that lane to the left, but I'm just being casual today. I'm being casual. It's casual Pinnacle. We are riding with consideration and rules. A grey bus. Not often you see one of those. It's going to take me about 2.5 hours to get home, but it's okay. We're being casual today. Lights are changing, so no need to filter. We'll just hold our position. We have a nice Porsche behind us. We're going to lifesaver left because we are looking to go here. We know that line bike is not going to stop. And this bus lane is for bicycles. I never knew this bus lane was for bikes as well. But I found out when one of the guys commented. The only problem with being in this lane here is you don't get to filter around the outside and jump in there. So although it's good, you got to find your time to move over if you are going to be doing like a heavy commute and a heavy filter. We're not doing a heavy commute and filter just yet. You know what, we might do half just nice and relaxed, and then we might do a half bat out of hell style. If you want to see a bat out of hell commute, just let me know. Right, we are going to overtake here. There is no traffic coming. There's no one on the right hand side. We are still going below the speed limit. Car pulling out from the left, blue Ford Focus maybe. So we will slow down for that. Oh, it's not, it's a Skoda. And we will get here. Anderson Lee, not sure what he's going to be doing. I'm not sure he's turning left here. No, maybe he was just getting over. So we'll position ourselves where he can see us. This lane splits into two up here. So we're going to take the outside lane, the right hand lane, because of traffic that's going to be parked on the left at some point. Transit van, for instance. Bus stops. So we would have had to move over anyway. If I can now, I will get in position 3 of the left hand lane. But let's have a look first of all to see where this van goes. It looks very close to the line. Not sure I'm going to be able to filter through that. This car is turning right, so I will filter past it. And I think I will just hold here. if the Addison Lee, I think I said Anderson Lee, Mr. Anderson, yeah, Addison Lee, if he was over or left a little bit more, I would have gone down the middle there and I've been ready. But from this position, we'll hold. I don't see indicators on the taxi or this white Toyota, so I'm hoping that they're going to go straight and we can carry on in this lane. The cars to the left of us will try to get over, because as we turn this corner, it is likely that there are cars parked again. So this is almost like a merging turn, although I'm ahead of this car, so I'm just going to go anyway. There's roadworks on the right hand side, so I will move over a little bit to give these cars, and especially the bus, room to get through. We're checking our right hand side, making sure there's no bikes or mopeds coming up. We are a little bit under the speed limit, but we do have a left hand turn and a junction, so there's no point in filtering here. Once we get past the junction on the right and the left, maybe we can consider filtering again. Guy behind me is turning right. We're checking our right hand side. Cars are going to start pulling out because of the not only the red car that's parked, but the white taxi that is kind of a bit far away from the curb. So there's no opportunity to filter just now if we're doing the nice, calm and relaxing. Otherwise I would have been through that gap right there. Nice. Okay, so we are still behind these cars. Now we have a Golf, or is that a Polo? I think it's a Golf, pulling out from the left. We will get in front of one car here. I think we can get in front of this one. We've got to make sure there's no one crossing, which we have. We will also try and squeeze through here, because that traffic is going to be a while, so we will do that. We will squeeze through. Hopefully they don't turn. No, they're good. Got a bike with no lights on the right. Got a car coming, so we're moving to this space. We're good to overtake again. There is a junction on the right. That car's moving into it with no indicator. That's fine. We saw it. Pedestrian crossing. There's a bird I'm about to run over, but hey, it's already dead. And I'm not going that fast. There's not too much blood and gore, so we should be in a good position. We're going to be to the right here. Got to make sure this car is not intending to turn right. There's cars blocking him there, so we will make that move. We will move over to here. Cars are stationary. It's a green light. I mean, I don't know how you can not break the law there without delaying yourself massively. So we're looking for a position to get in. The electric vehicle is moving quite fast. He's indicated left, so we will stay in this position. And again, we're behind a van where we don't have visibility in front of us. So what we want to do, checking no one's crossing, we want to move ourselves slightly to the right, if we can. Bike on the wrong side of the road, it's fine. Another one, it's fine. We'll let them get on with that. Now, we could go down the inside on the left here, but there's so many bikes coming up that the cars might swerve left to give them space. And we don't want to be on the inside of the cars when they do that. So we will just hold this position for now. Hopefully we're going to have some room. I see a biker there. I move over to let them filter if they need to. This does put me in a position here. I've got no outs really. You've got a van here, and in front of that you've got an even bigger van. So all I'm going to do is gradually sneak. I can see on the right hand side there's a bike coming up, looks like an adventure bike, and on the inside, the left hand side, there's also a bike. So we are in a position where we have bikes either side, so I need to get myself in a dominant position here where I can be ready to overtake without being overtaken and put in a position where I have to wait. Another moped on that side of the road, so I give him space. We are good, we're doing 20. These cars are going to have to cut left because of the murk. I don't know how. There's another car parked, so they're going to have to cut right straight away. We'll get ourselves in this position Let's have a look up there. We have someone filtering there. We can take one car. We will take that car. There's a right hand turn. There's a little kid on the pedestrian crossing. We saw that guy getting out of the car. He's going to cross in front of us without looking. We saw that as well. We're all good. We got red lights. We got people crossing the road, checking to make sure anyone's crossing between vehicles. We'll hang back behind Streamline Contracting. What are we doing, mate? The lights are green. Are you not going? Don't know what you're doing. Guy pulling out on the right. We get in this position. That guy's indicating for his right, but I don't know where he's intended to go. We're looking out for bicycles. This guy's going to move to the right here because that guy pulled over. So we needed to make sure that we were aware that he was going to move to the right before he did. We've got enough space here. There's a bike coming. I'm going to speed up just a little bit so I can get back in here. And then we need to get over to the left hand side at some point. So what we will do here, we will see how much traffic is coming down that right hand side. There's quite a lot. We got cars that want to turn right as well. So I'm going to hold this position. Guy wants to cross the road with a brick. And I'm going to be going left into this position. Like this. And there we are, nice and easy, nice and calm. I'm a bit bored, to be honest, but but hey, we're doing a nice easy commute, right? We're trying to be good. I'm not saying I'm going to be completely legal. I mean, they've already broken the law back there where I overtook a car, it was stationary and all the traffic was stationary because it's a zigzag line. But what else are you going to do, right? I had clear vision of people crossing. I had a clear path in front of me and everyone else was stationary. I know you're not supposed to do it, but sorry. It's the way it is sometimes. It's what happens when you're on a motorbike. That's an interesting position. I will lifesaver left, lifesaver right. Not in that particular order. Moped pulling out. Person crossing. Didn't quite make it there in time. Someone in the middle of the road, but you can't really see because those bright lights. Looking left, anyone coming from the left? No one coming from the left. We've got a bus wanting to pull out. Does he want to pull out into this lane? He stopped indicating, so I'm guessing no. We will stay in this position. We're checking behind us occasionally, nothing coming. See, this bus lane, we cannot enter it. No motorcycles in this bus lane. So it changes quite a lot. I mean, taxis, buses and bicycles only. We can, however, go left here. So that's what I will do. We can go left into this lane because this is a straightforward lane. And that's what we'll do. We do need to be careful of the bicycle on the left and the transit van on the right. We have a bus behind us. I'm hoping that the bicycle doesn't want to go to the right or something crazy. But let's see what happens here. He's ready to go. And his transit van has waited long enough for me to make that decision to actually move. I'm guessing this is closed. Jesus, what is that? I'm guessing that bus lane is closed, but this one is not, so I will go on the right hand side here. I'd like to get in front of the bus if I can. Is there anyone pulling out? Okay, use a little bit of speed just to get there. We are there. We're not going to go on the right hand side of this GLA. We're going to keep here. Because there's a lot of traffic, a lot of bikes up here, a lot of parked cars. So we don't know when the safe time to filter will be just yet. We've got a bus, people are going to be pulling out into, and that guy's lights are so bright that I can't see what I'm doing. That is some bright lights. Pedestrian crossing, people here, we see that. So we're going to stop in good time. We're going to stay well behind, waiting for them to finish crossing the road before we push forward. Left hand side is not permitted motorcycles, but that car is parked and blocking here, so I can come up this side of the road. I will get in, I think, behind the Mercedes where there is room to do so. I couldn't filter there because of this Mercedes pulling out and indicating to the right. Again, this is not permitted for motorcycles to be in this lane, but we do know that further on up here this lane splits into two at the traffic lights. We are doing 13 miles an hour, so no danger. I can't move over to the left now because the taxi coming up on the inside. Otherwise I would have taken that option. You've decided to last minute indicate right, quick left hand side lifesaver. Now we're in the right hand lane. We want to get back over on the left. We have done. I shouldn't have gone through there, but the taxi driver was fairly close to me, and for me, safety before legality. It wasn't a red light, so I was good. Here we could filter slightly. Let's have a look at what the options we have are. I could go around here. Got to look at people opening their doors, especially in parked vehicles, people crossing roads. We've got another pedestrian crossing coming up, a zebra crossing. Got a car pulling out from the left hand side here. So we move over just so he can see us. Just enough, and then we too go back to the right hand side for safety. We have pedestrians on the left. Car still parked on the right and left now. Another set of traffic lights. Bus is pulling over to the left, so ideally most cars are going to be on the right hand side lane, and then they will probably pull back onto the left after this. I will pull back to the left, I'll indicate. Taxi staying on the right hand side. I will maintain my speed here and not undertake. I'm not quite in his wing mirror, now I am, so I've dropped back to this position so he can see me in his wing mirror. And then up here we have a lot of traffic. Now we have some options here. I'm already doing 19. What am I doing? Slow down 17. Slow down 17. Okay, so there's a car on the right hand side I can't really do much with. What I'm going to do is just stay here. I mean, I could shoot down the left hand side, move over to the right, blah blah blah. But at the moment, for me, it's not worth it. These lights are going to change very soon. I probably won't make the lights, but that's fine because I'll be here and there's a lot of traffic there anyway. So now I look at the options. The lights are still green, so I'm moving here. Now we need to get back on the left hand side. We need to merge back if we can. Can we merge back somehow? Red car, yes indeed, thank you very much, appreciate that. Indicating left. I don't see anyone in my wing mirror. I'm checking left anyway. Checking my right hand wing mirror, and I'm life saving right. Now we're getting back onto the A12. So we are checking behind us several times before we life save, indicate and move over. Not in that particular order. We'll hold the middle position. I need to get past the Audi because I'm no longer in his wing mirror. If you're not in their wing mirror, you need to get yourself either in front of them or drop back. Don't want to be hanging in their blind spot because they're only going to check that once before they move. Excuse me. It's fairly clear here, which is nice. For once, we are not doing anywhere near over the speed limit, and we are just chilling. We're just chilling. Nice and calm ride. feel like I need to go for a proper ride after this. So this is the A12 eastbound. We've got 3 lanes of it at the moment. Usually just past this hill we'll start to hit a bit of traffic. It has warmed up a bit, it's about 16 degrees now. I've still got my mesh on, but I'm not as cold as I was this morning. So it's not too bad. I'm a little bit chilly, don't get me wrong, I'm not comfortable, but it's not as cold as it was this morning. It looks to me like traffic is light. We've got one guy coming up on the right hand side with only one headlight, but his side light is working. Corsa, is it a Corsa or an Astra? It's a Corsa. We are going to indicate, life save, move over. Now after our life save, look at this guy. Don't know what his plan is, or his, but I'm sure we'll see him up there a little bit further on. Yeah. So yeah, if you see those guys coming, it's probably easier just to get out of the way. Anyway, carrying on with our ride, we are in position 2 here. And the reason we're in position 2 is because we don't need to filter on position 1, and we don't need to see past any big vehicles. That will mean we need to move to position 3 over here. So we will stay in position 2. I'm now going to move back to the central lane. So I indicate, I'm checking mirrors all the time. Give one laugh lifesaver, still checking the mirrors as I'm moving over, but also glancing up to make sure there's enough space in front of me and people are not slamming the brakes on. So because it's a nice casual slow ride, okay, here comes the traffic. So at this point, indicate, lifesaver, mirror, and move over. Because this is where the double whites start kicking in, and we'd like to be in this position. Because this is a nice casual ride, and it's not a fast pace, quick thinking, what are we going to do, or quick reaction, and there's literally no traffic. It's quite a slow commentary because there's not much I need to say. Checking our mirrors, nothing behind. Changing down gear, 3 gears down, and we will slow for this position. The guy on the Corsa knows we're there, he's the one that overtook us earlier. We are looking for people trying to fill these gaps though. So at the moment, no need for me to filter just yet. I think now I will start the filter. Remember, I'm only going to be doing 5 or 10 mile an hour faster than the cars around me. And we do have another double white coming up. And I've got some cars on the left hand side of this lane. We will stay in position 1 for this, unless we see that there is someone that wants to come down, like another motorbike, and he wants to straddle across the whites. If there's someone that wants to straddle across the rights, then I will move over. I'm already starting to slow down. I think I'm going to pass this guy and this guy. We're in a good position, but here is where I will need to pretty much stop. Because I cannot get past this guy without crossing or straddling. And he wants to hold his lane, which is fine. No problem with that at all. That's whatever you want to do. I will pass now. I'm watching for this gap. Because when it's dark like this and you've got your lights on, visibility is poor, all they can see is lights. They don't know you're a motorbike. At a quick glance, if they see no one there, they're going to move over. So you've got to make sure that that car indicated right and then left. I don't know what was happening there. Maybe it saw me and then decided to tell me that he was staying. But no, he's still not pulled into this lane, so I don't know what he was doing, to be honest. Now, with these cars indicating left here, what we might get is we might get cars going around them. So you get people from the middle pulling over to the right. This guy's kind of drifting a little bit. We are watching where these cars are going. These cars on the left. I don't know where this guy, I get a feeling this Cougar wants to get over, but I'm not sure. His position tells me that he's either being dominant in his lane or he wants to move over. I don't know. Yeah, I thought he might want to move over. So now we're back here. The white car wants to move over as well. So we're going to get this side of him and we're going to filter just real quickly past this one, and then we will stop for the lights. And let's see if there's a position we can go between. There is a lovely big gap here. We will take that opportunity and stop here. I like that dash. I don't like your dash so much. So this is a very busy roundabout. You do get a lot of cars that do. Oh wow, that was good. So I do get a lot of cars that like to jump the light. Not so much that one. Now I need to be safe here and move over to the left. This car's braking, this one's braking, someone wants to move there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drifting over here to the left. I will stay here for now. I'm not moving over yet because it wasn't safe to do so. But I got my indicator on left. I do want to go left. And when it's safe to do so, I will move over. These lights are now starting to change. So we are going to go forward. And what I want to do is I want to look for that space after this car. Here's the left hand turn I want to take. There we go, we're good. Bus pulling out. Q on the right hand side, so I am going to go left here. Okay, I didn't indicate, so this guy did, so he was one step ahead of me. There are, at these traffic lights, there is a right hand turn which is usually quite busy, and it's usually full up with cars, so people have to go in the right hand lane. Now we're clear of that. We'd usually get into the right hand lane, but at the moment I've got lots of room behind me, so I will stay in this position. I would stay in position 3 of the left hand lane, because these lights up here will change. There is a speed camera, although we're doing 11 miles an hour slower than the speed limit. We are looking to get in a filtering position. Now we're going to move over here to position 1 of lane 2, because position 3, he's moving over without indicating, is he, or not? I don't know. I can't really tell. It looked like he wanted to. I'm going to quickly do that just to get out of my danger spot there. Mr. MG is giving me enough space. Is it going to close? Let's get through that space quickly. And then we have the bus pulling over, which is giving us even more space, which is great. And then we stay in this lane. This lane is for the A12, which is where we want to go. Checking my mirrors before I brake. And this guy decided just to go through, but this is why I checked my mirrors. I saw him on the right hand side, but there was no cars behind me or anything to the left. So I stopped for that light, being a goody two shoes. Could have sped up and made it before it hit red, possibly, but then I'm speeding up towards a roundabout. Not really something I'd want to consider that being too safe. So this was the good play. We knew there was a bike on the right hand side, but he wasn't in danger of hitting us. And there was nothing else behind us, so we're all good. Lights have changed. We are ready to go. We're checking both mirrors. There's nothing there. What we do want to do is, I don't know what this car's doing, but I'm going to move here. Let this car go because he wants to go left. And then we will move round. I'm going to move over to one lane because that is the wrong lane I was in. And then we are going to turn off here. Are we making good progress? To be honest, I've got a feeling this is only 2 or 3 minutes slower. So about, what are we looking at? Usually 30 minutes. Usually 30 minutes. So I reckon we're probably looking about 10% slower in total, riding like this, rather than weaving. I mean, a 30-minute journey, 10% is really not that much to worry about. If your journey's an hour and a half, then you're looking at adding 11, 12 minutes onto it, right? Well, 9 minutes really, but let's just say 10 minutes for the sake of it. So what we're doing here, we do need to get ourselves in the right-hand lane. You're moving over as well. Go on, mate, you good. I'm stopping for you. Because I will go here. This guy wants to move over as well. He's decided not to. I'm going to filter here. I'm going to filter here, being aware that he does want to move over. So it may be, I was going to say, if I went there now, he'd probably want to move over. So you got to kind of remember what someone wants to do. I'm going to move over to here. There's a car a little way behind us, and I think the right hand side is going to be the best option here. Maybe not. Maybe that's a shit place to be. It looks wider from over there. Now usually on the left hand side, this guy, now turn right. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Should have done. But hey, it's a calm ride. We haven't got stressed yet, which is good. We haven't put ourselves in any stressful positions. See that moped, with that guy creeping up on the right, that's a bit worrying for me. Watching that, it's a bit worrying. I've got a lot of space here. I'm going to put it in neutral first and watch that traffic light, which is controlling. It's also a filter light, so that bottom light will go green first of all, or maybe it doesn't. So now we're in a position where we're ready to go. We've got enough room this side, and we will gradually see which lane is moving first, and then we will check our mirrors, pull into that lane, and now we're good. And I've got to say, since I swapped the memory card on that 360, it's behaving very well. So I'm going to put a link up here now of the guy that suggested that to me, and give him a big shout out and say thank you very much. I don't know who you are because I can't remember, but I will find it. I will go through all of the chat, find your name, and say thank you, because you've fixed my Insta-X2, which means it will last a little bit longer without having to have that Pinnacle Moto logo at the bottom halfway through each video. So we do have a learner on the left. We're not sure. I can't really see if the passenger seat is occupied, but they seem to be driving quite well, so I don't think we're going to be slowed down too much by that. One thing we do need to remember is up here a little bit later on. Okay, we've got a postal van there. Okay, sees us good. There's a guy on the right hand side here. I wasn't intended to move over, I just wanted to avoid that on the floor. Bus pulling out, so I will move over for this. And I will stay in this lane. I don't think there's a... No, there is. It is someone having a lesson. Well done. Some good pace. Okay, where does it say 3 lanes moving into 1? It doesn't anywhere. Not a single place. And yet they still do it. And this is why we have so many accidents in this merging area. Now, what we need to be looking at here is the moped. I am going to take the opportunity. It's a bit naughty of me. This isn't Calm Pinnacle. What is this? This is semi-calm Pinnacle. I'm not filtering anymore just yet. I will do now, but now is not a good time to filter. I need to get over to the right though. So I'm going to indicate behind the BMW. I will move over and I will filter through this part here, hopefully. I don't like being there. So with these lights green, the danger is that someone could come up and take me out. There's a gap there for me to get into. I will use that gap. The lights will change. We will hold just here. And we are good. It's so dark and it's what? 6:33. Whose turn is it to walk the dogs? It's your turn. I did it yesterday. While we're waiting for blah 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 blah. Yours. Shut her down. Oi, oi, oi. Why is that mirror really clear and that one is got water all over it? That I do not know. Is that a GLE? That is a GLE coupe, and that is a GLA. Now the GLEs are much better. Can't get a GLE coupe though because the dogs. Need to be able to get the dogs in the back. Anyway, we're going to call it there. That was commuting and filtering very cautiously with Pinnacle Moto. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. It's not always as tame as this. A lot of the times it's a bit more, you know, crazy. So a little bit more naughty. But if you did enjoy the video, give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, maybe you want to consider subscribing. There's lots of content on there. Have a look through. Give it a go. And if it seems like your sort of thing, come hang out. Yeah, 2 movers there. Anyway, as always, ride safe, but have fun.